My name is Steve McCart and I teach broadcasting and cinematography at Cedar Woolley High School. Broadcasting this year, I'm going to try to teach the students how to be broadcast journalists. In other words, we're going to do stories and features and sports highlights and things like that. And so the idea behind it is you film stuff like a play or a concert or the football game or maybe kids work in the library on projects and things like that. And then you get other footage to put together to tell a story. Some of the other projects we'll do in broadcasting will be to actually do some live broadcasts. So we're going to try to do a band concert early in October, late in October, where we get 3 cameras going and we film the thing and then stream it to the internet. So grandparents and aunts and neighbors and friends and others, not countries, well, it could be countries, but states and things like that could watch it. And then later we'll try to do some sporting events and maybe a couple of plays and some other things. And so the idea is to try to get as many Cedar Woolley events broadcast as possible. And let's see, get broadcast. One of the things we bought for the broadcasting program this year was a thing called the TriCaster. And what a TriCaster is a computer system that has 3 to 4 cameras that come into the computer, and then you have a director and he's got a board and monitors and that sort of thing, and he controls which camera we go to for the next shot, so he can see all 3 cameras and he can tell, and he's got headsets, and so he can direct his cameraman to, like, say we're shooting a football game and a guy breaks off down the sidelines, is going to score a touchdown. He can say, camera 2, I want you to go to the crowd when he scores a touchdown, so we have a shot of the crowd as he scores a touchdown. So it's going to be kind of cool to be able to be doing stuff live and thinking on the fly and that sort of thing. And then of course we'll do things like graduation and some of the award programs we do at the school and stuff like that. We've purchased some new cameras. They're called Canon XF 305s or 305, and they're what's called a 3-chip camera, so they have really high quality imaging, broadcast quality images, and we've already shot a little with those, like the PEP assembly and things like that, but we're still learning how to edit with those and how to work with the CF cards, which stands for compact flash cards, and that sort of thing. It's been really exciting to work with the new cameras as well as the new TriCaster and the other equipment. And that sort of thing. It's been really exciting to work with the new cameras as well as in addition to the TriCaster system, which is actually an editing system that's bundled with the TriCaster, we'll be using programs like Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects, sometimes Final Cut Pro, but Final Cut Pro has removed itself from the professional, programs. They made it a little more consumer friendly, and as a consequence, not a lot of professional editors or schools use it. So we'll be working mostly with Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects, but we also be using the TriCaster system. The students that are taking broadcast this year, it's a pretty full class, but I've got a good mix of kids that have had my class before and also some new students that seem to be really excited about doing broadcasting and that sort of thing. They're excited to be making films, and most of them had taken advantage of the equipment and the chance to learn new skills and that sort of thing, and so it's been really kind of an exciting class. It's kind of hard with the new schedule because I'm seeing them every other day to keep the pace up to where I'd like it to be, but outside of that, it's been a pretty fun class. Maybe I'll just finish up with things I'd like to say about the broadcasting class. I'm really excited to have a broadcasting class this year. We're one of the last schools of our size in this area, from area, I'm talking Bellingham to Everett, that don't have a broadcasting program, and so we're kind of a little bit of a Johnny-come-lately, and so I'm excited to actually be joining the other schools and learning how to do this. I've got some casting teachers, cinematography teachers in some of the other schools, and I've been bending their ear to find out what kind of equipment they use and how they set up their program and that sort of thing. So I'll be hitting on them to help me get ours launched off the ground.